Young and the Restless Spoilers reveal that Phyllis Summers faced a road rage when she realized that her car's brakes had completely failed. In a panic and despair, Phyllis slammed on the brake pedal, but to no avail. Her car continued to move forward at an uncontrolled speed. In that tense moment, panic spread throughout Phyllis' body, and she realized that she might not have another chance. Phyllis' car could not avoid the collision. The sound of metal clashing rang out as her car slammed into another car on the side of the road, or maybe into a tree on the side of the road. The force of the impact shattered Phyllis' car into pieces, turning it into a twisted pile of scrap metal. Amidst the wreckage, Phyllis was trapped in pain and despair, fighting for her life. Immediately, rescue forces were mobilized to pull Phyllis out of the wreckage. Meanwhile, an emergency call was sent to Memorial Hospital. When Phyllis was brought in, the medical team was ready, especially Dr. Elena Dawson, who would be her primary care physician. Elena's return at this time was truly a precious thing, as Phyllis needed the care of medical professionals to overcome this battle for survival. Phyllis' condition was described as extremely serious, and it was not ruled out that she would have to face a complicated surgery. The doctors at Memorial were all worried about the serious injuries she suffered after the terrible accident. The medical team prepared all the necessary equipment and skills, ready to deal with any situation that might arise. Not long after, Phyllis' condition could take a turn for the worse, and she fell into a deep coma. This shocked everyone, because not long ago, Phyllis had gone through a life and death battle while also falling into a similar coma. That time, she was lucky to survive, but this time, will Phyllis have enough strength to come back again? While everyone focused on saving Phyllis, suspicions began to arise in the community about the cause of this accident. Sharon Newman, a character with a complicated relationship with Phyllis, was also caught up in the whirlwind of suspicion and criticism. In the past, Phyllis had blamed Sharon for putting her in a critical condition, and now signs showed that Sharon might be involved in this accident. News of Phyllis' accident quickly spread, and family members like Summer Newman and Daniel were shocked by what had just happened to their loved one. Not only do they worry about Phyllis's life, but they also begin to re-examine the strained relationship between her and Sharon. Summer and Daniel easily blame Sharon when evidence of foul play begins to emerge, suggesting that Phyllis's car's brakes may have been tampered with. While the investigation is ongoing, Sharon becomes panicked, tormenting herself in her lonely cabin. The stress causes Sharon to fall into a state of depression, and she begins to think that someone is deliberately trying to harm her. The relationship with Phyllis, already strained, becomes even more uncertain as all suspicions are focused on Sharon. Was she really behind the accident, or was someone secretly plotting a plot to frame her? Nick Newman, who has always had deep feelings for Sharon, is also suspicious as the incident unfolds. Although he always believed and loved Sharon, the evidence gradually appeared, forcing Nick to face the difficult truth. He struggled between love and reason, not knowing whether to believe Sharon's words or side with the increasingly clear evidence. The investigation continued to make the relationships within the family and friends more tense than ever. This article not only focuses on the accident but also cleverly expands the complex relationships between the characters. Sharon not only has to face the suspicions of those around her, but also has to overcome her own fears. Can Summer and Daniel, Phyllis' children, forgive Sharon if she is truly innocent? And what will Phyllis do if she wakes up from her coma to find justice for herself? The Young and the Restless not only brings dramatic moments but also makes viewers ponder about love, hatred and forgiveness. Who was behind the accident? And will Sharon be able to clear her name, or will she face the consequences of something she didn't do? All of these questions will only be answered when the investigation is complete. Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news on our channel.